Hello everyone, you can see the distance between the nuts and maybe about 10 millimeters at least. The plates in the top are titanium, the anode and the cathode. This one is the positive. You'll see the directional diode down through the diode. Positive, negative, negative. Now there will be some conduction between the nuts and the titanium plates, but not as much as this. Just switched it on. I have to put the power on. So I'll put the power on, and there you go. Now then, there's no difference in colour, there's no coating on the positive plate. Now pulling 0.87 of an amp. I didn't want to make the electrolyte too strong. I've had this on and off continually for days. I'm not quite sure what's happening, whether it's the South Pole opposing magnets, or whether it's the electrolyte, or whether the nuts are along with the titanium on the positive, or whether it's the valve effect where the electrons are rushing up through the center. Really don't know. All I know is it's working. Now it should have been dying off by now. It's went up slightly, it goes up to an amp. I've done this so many times, I know what's happening. It just keeps running. So what I'll do now is show you something else. I'll put this over here so there's no fumes come out. These are the original plates I had in here, and as you can see, they've turned magnetic. Now, with that in mind, I thought an easy way, you couldn't really put this anywhere, this is just a test jar with magnets on it. But if you made a dry cell with 2 plates on either side and either mild steel in the center, like a sandwich in the center, and put south poles on either side, you would have a cheap and effective way of building a dry cell. Now there's a 4mm gap between each one. I'll show you south poles all the way through. Now I tried this with north-south and I had very little magnetic field. Now the field is very, very strong now, and that's onto the titanium plates. I've deliberately put titanium 316L and tungsten in here to make it as difficult as possible for the field to go through. And as you can see, the screwdriver's getting pulled in. Right, now then, I've just used scrap pieces of metal in the centre. They are this type of stainless steel, will turn magnetic. You could use mild steel, you could use tin plate, you could use anything you like, as long as you isolate it, obviously. Suggest if you're going to build this, 316L both sides of your tin plate or mild steel, and obviously isolate the mild steel or tin plate from the wire. Now then again, if the stronger you stack up the magnets, the stronger the field will be. The opposing fields, south facing. These are only 2 magnets obviously, just to show you, but you don't have to use this size of magnets, you could use loads of smaller magnets. And you'd end up with this field in the centre, and as you saw, or you see in this one, the conduction is good. It's up to 0.89. You'll just go on and on and on. It doesn't slow down. I don't know what's going on really. As I said, don't know whether it's electrolyte or a combination of all three, the titanium, the electrolyte, stainless steel nuts, or even the way I've built it, the valve effect with the grids attracting electrons up through the centre. I don't know. All I know is it's working, and you can see that positive there. It's pouring off it. Right. I don't think there's anything else to say just now. I'll get back to you. If you have any questions, just ask.